Fans have been waiting for this moment for months, maybe even years. Rowoon and Park Eun-bin, two of K-drama's brightest stars, were spotted together again, and the world couldn't help but notice. It wasn't a fleeting glance or a staged appearance. This time, it felt real, personal, and utterly unmissable. The sighting happened on a quiet afternoon in Seoul, away from the cameras, yet inevitably caught by fans who follow every subtle hint of their lives. Park Eun-bin arrived first, elegantly understated in a casual outfit that suggested comfort over style, yet radiating the same warmth and charisma that has made her one of the most beloved actresses of her generation. Rowoon arrived a few moments later, relaxed but attentive, his usual charm softened by a familiarity that fans immediately recognized. They walked together, side by side, not as co-stars on a promotional schedule, but as two people who seemed genuinely comfortable in each other's presence. Observers noted small gestures, a shared smile, a quick exchange of words, a subtle touch on the arm that suggested a closeness deeper than professional friendship. For fans who have long speculated about their chemistry, the sight was electrifying, validating years of hints both on and off screen. But what happened next is what truly set social media ablaze. They stopped at a small, unassuming cafe tucked into a quiet street. The two entered together, leaving fans outside buzzing in real time, sharing clips, pictures, and commentary that spread like wildfire. Some fans speculated about the casual nature of the meeting, suggesting it was a personal catch-up. Others couldn't help reading deeper into every detail, trying to decipher the meaning behind their smiles, their laughter, and the relaxed comfort between them. Inside the cafe, cameras didn't follow, but fans online pieced together the scene through a combination of sightings and posts from other visitors. Rowoon and Park Eun-bin reportedly ordered coffee and shared a light meal, laughing easily and engaging in conversation that seemed completely natural. There was no performance, no publicity stunt, just two people genuinely enjoying each other's company. This moment reignited discussions about their on-screen chemistry in past dramas, particularly the intense, memorable scenes they shared in their hit projects. Viewers reflected on how their connection felt authentic, both on set and, as this sighting suggested, off-screen as well. Many fans noted that it was rare to witness celebrities interact so genuinely in public without the gloss of media choreography, and that authenticity made the sighting even more significant. The story spread quickly across online platforms, trending not just in Korea, but internationally. Fans dissected every detail, the timing of their arrival, their body language, the cafe they chose, even the way they walked out together afterward. Some videos of them leaving went viral almost immediately, sparking thousands of reactions, comments, and theories about what this meant for their relationship, platonic or romantic, professional or personal. Rowoon and Park Eun-bin's teams remained tight-lipped, issuing no statements, letting the moment speak for itself. That silence only fueled speculation. For years, fans have admired both actors not only for their talent but also for the respect and discretion they maintain in their personal lives. This sighting seemed to reaffirm that careful, meaningful connections are still possible, even under the intense scrutiny of public attention. As the afternoon unfolded, the two eventually parted ways, leaving fans with more questions than answers. What were they discussing? Was this a casual meetup, or the start of something more? While no official explanation was given, the sighting itself sent a clear message. There is a bond here that is undeniable, and it's growing in plain sight, even if quietly. The reactions online were immediate and passionate. Fans created reaction videos, analysis posts, and even short fan edits that captured the essence of the moment, the smiles, the laughter, the natural chemistry. Comments poured in admiration for their professionalism, excitement over the subtle hints of closeness, and hope for what this connection could mean in the future. For many, this wasn't just another celebrity sighting. It felt like a story unfolding in real time, a chapter of connection, timing, and authenticity. It reminded fans why they fell in love with Rowoon and Park Eun-bin's work to begin with. Their performances weren't just skillful, they carried a sense of sincerity that translated into every interaction, on screen or off. In a world where celebrity moments are often curated, rehearsed, or overexposed, this sighting stood out precisely because it wasn't. It was organic, subtle, and deeply human. Fans interpreted every gesture as a clue, But the beauty of it was that nothing needed to be confirmed, the authenticity spoke for itself. And as news spread globally, the excitement only grew. Discussions ranged from speculation about future projects together to the possibility of their personal bond developing further. Each post, video, and social media thread added layers to the narrative, creating a collective anticipation that reminded the world why this pairing continues to captivate audiences. The sighting of Rowoon and Park Eun-bin together again became more than a casual news item. It became a phenomenon. It wasn't just about potential romance or friendship. It was about witnessing the quiet unfolding of a connection that fans have long sensed, respected, and cherished. And in 2026, a year filled with new projects, appearances, and milestones for both actors, this moment reminded everyone that sometimes the most compelling stories are those lived in real life, quietly, authentically, and without fanfare. After that afternoon, the sighting of Rowoon and Park Eun-bin became the talk of the K-drama community, sparking discussions not just about the moment itself, but about the history and connection behind it. Fans remembered their past collaborations, the dramas that had left an indelible mark, the chemistry that seemed effortless, the way they could convey deep emotion with a single glance. And suddenly, those past memories felt alive again, colored by the knowledge that their bond off-screen was just as real, just as palpable. What made this moment remarkable wasn't just their interaction, it was the context. Both Rowoon and Park Eun-bin had been at pivotal points in their careers. Park Eun-bin had recently taken on projects that demanded emotional depth and resilience, earning praise for her nuanced performances. Rowoon, too, had been exploring roles that stretched his acting range, showcasing layers audiences hadn't seen before. Seeing them together after these personal and professional evolutions added weight to the sighting. It wasn't just nostalgia. It was two individuals grown and refined, reconnecting in a way that felt meaningful and genuine. Social media exploded. Clips, photos, and posts circulated almost instantly, with fans pointing out subtle moments, the way Rowoon tilted his head when laughing at something Park Eun-bin said, the slight brush of their hands as they shared a menu, the ease of conversation that didn't feel forced or performative. Every detail was dissected and shared widely, with hashtags trending across platforms, hashtag Rowoon Eun-bin, hashtag Rowoon Park Eun-bin, hashtag Rowoon Eun-bin caught, and even playful ones like hashtag K-drama feels real. Fans began speculating, some cautiously, some boldly, about what this sighting might mean. Was it a professional collaboration that had led to a casual meetup? A long-awaited friendship reunion? Or, for the most optimistic, could there be something deeper developing? Yet, regardless of the guesses, the common sentiment was admiration. Everyone seemed to agree on one point: seeing them together again, smiling, relaxed, and genuine, was enough to ignite excitement. Industry insiders quietly added fuel to the fire. Those close to the set mentioned that the two actors had maintained a mutual respect and friendship since their first drama together. They admired each other's work ethic, professionalism, and ability to adapt to increasingly challenging roles. Sources hinted that this meeting could have been an informal discussion about potential collaborations, nothing confirmed, nothing public, but even that possibility was enough to send fan forums into a frenzy. As clips of the sighting circulated, fan reactions ranged from joyful nostalgia to heartfelt hope. Many shared stories of how the duo's previous dramas had impacted their lives, describing personal moments of connection, inspiration, or even comfort found in their performances. Seeing them together again triggered those memories, making the encounter feel almost magical, a reminder of why fans had loved their chemistry in the first place. Some fans were quick to analyze body language. They pointed out small but meaningful cues, the way they maintained comfortable eye contact, the natural pauses in conversation that suggested familiarity, the subtle gestures that indicated trust. For longtime watchers of their work, these small moments were confirmation that the Bond fans had sensed before was not imagined. It was real, quietly enduring, and unmistakably strong. Meanwhile, Rowoon and Park Eun-bin's teams remained tight-lipped. No statements were released, no press conferences held. That silence, far from frustrating fans, only enhanced the mystique. In an age where celebrity interactions are often overexposed and overexplained, their choice to let the moment speak for itself was refreshing. Fans interpreted this discretion as respect, not just for each other, but for the authenticity of the moment. As the day turned into evening, snippets of the cafe encounter continued to circulate online. Memes, edits, and reaction videos popped up within minutes, showing fans' creativity and enthusiasm. The excitement wasn't just about potential romance or collaboration, it was about witnessing something real, something human, and something rare in the world of celebrity culture. Even more fascinating was the international response. Rowoon and Park Eun-bin have fans across Asia and around the world. Within hours, threads and discussions were popping up on Twitter, Weibo, Instagram, and TikTok, all dissecting the same footage. Fans from different countries shared their excitement, creating a global buzz. Translation threads and fan theories amplified the moment, and suddenly, a quiet afternoon in Seoul had become a worldwide conversation. The sighting also reignited interest in their past dramas. Streams and downloads of their previous collaborations surged as viewers revisited the on-screen moments that had first sparked admiration. People remarked on how those past dramas now felt even more poignant, knowing that the actors had maintained a connection beyond the cameras. For some fans, it was a lesson in timing, how relationships, both professional and personal, evolve naturally and endure quietly, even when not constantly in the public eye. Critics and entertainment commentators began reflecting on the significance of this encounter. Some praised the actors for their maturity, noting how they had managed to balance private life with public admiration. Others highlighted the subtle power of restraint in celebrity culture, pointing out that sometimes the most impactful stories are the ones lived quietly, without constant headlines or orchestrated media. As social media continued buzzing, one thing became clear: Rowoon and Park Eun-bin had achieved something rare. They had created a moment that captivated fans without needing to explain, justify, or perform. It was authentic, and that authenticity was contagious. People felt it. And as the days went on, the excitement didn't fade, it only grew, sparking conversations about the potential future of their professional collaborations and the enduring chemistry that had first captured hearts on screen. In the end, the sighting wasn't about proving anything. It wasn't about sensationalism. It was about presence, timing, and connection. It reminded fans why they had admired these two performers, not just for their talent, but for their humanity. Watching them interact, even casually, offered a glimpse of something rare in the entertainment world, a relationship that could remain meaningful, genuine, and inspiring without needing constant validation. And that is why, even weeks later, the world is still talking about it. Because Rowoon and Park Eun-bin showed that some bonds don't need explanation. They don't need confirmation. They simply exist, and when the timing is right, even a quiet meeting can capture the imagination of fans everywhere, proving that authenticity, chemistry, and mutual respect never go out of style.